Hello everyone. Today we will see the another part of this story, the last joke. In the first part, we read that at the end, Zubeda went to the queen and said that her husband is dead. So after listening this, the queen was very sad and she offered her 100 gold coins. Now we are going to read after this. The next morning, Jafir went to the king. "Oh, your Majesty," he said, "I am very unhappy. My poor wife, Zubeda, is dead." The king was very sorry for the old man. He gave him a purse full of gold coins. When Jafir reached home, he and Zubeda counted the money. There were 100 gold coins. "Excellent," said Jafir. "Now we have a fortune." So the next morning, Jafir went to the king and said, "Your Majesty, I am very happy. My poor wife, Zubeda, is no more." Then the king was very sad and sorry for the old man, and he gave him a purse full of gold coins. In the same way, the queen has given a purse full of gold coins to Zubeda. The king gave Jafir a purse full of gold coins. When Jafir reached home, he and Zubeda counted the money, and there were 100 gold coins. "Excellent," said Jafir. "Very good. Now we have fortune." Here, fortune means a large amount of wealth. Then he told his wife to lie on the bed. He told her to fold her arms over her chest like a dead person. "Don't move," he said. "Pretend that you are dead." He covered her with a white sheet. Then he put 2 candles upon a table. Near the candles he put the 2 purses of gold coins. Then he lay down by the side of his wife, covered with a sheet in the same way. They lay and waited, pretending to be dead. So Zafir told his wife to lie on the bed. He told her to fold her arms over her chest like a dead person. So Zafir said his wife to pretend that you are dead. Jafir told his wife that don't move and pretend that you are dead, and he covered her with a white sheet, the way we covered any dead man. Then he put 2 candles upon a table nearby his wife. He put 2 candles on a table, and near the candles he put the 2 purses of gold coins. The from one purse is from queen and one purse from king. So it was 2 purses of gold coins. Then he lay down by the side of his wife, covered with a sheet in the same way. Then he also, in the same way, the way his wife lie on the bed, he too lie on the bed and covered with a sheet in the same way. Who covered? Zafir covered himself with a sheet in the same way. Means the way he has covered his wife Zubeda. They lay and waited, pretending to be dead. They lie there and waited, pretending to be dead. When the king told the queen about Zubeda's death, she said, "I don't know why you say that. Zubeda is not dead. Jafir is dead. Zubeda came and told me. I can't understand why you think that, replied the king. Zubaydah is dead. Jafir came and told me. So the argument went on for some time. Then the king said, it's better, let us go to Jafir's home. Then you will see that Zubaydah is dead. Perhaps you will believe me then. So when the king told the queen about Zubaydah's dead, the queen said, I don't know why you say that. Zubaydah is not dead. Jafir is dead. Because Zubaydah came and told me that my husband is dead. I can't understand why you think that, replied the king. Then the king replied that I can't understand why you think like that. Zubaydah is dead. Jafir came and told me. So the argument between the king and queen went on for some time. Then the king said, let us go to Jafir's home. Then you will see that Zubaydah is dead. Perhaps you will believe me then. So they said that let us go to Jafir's home to clarify who is dead. Yes, said the queen. Let us go there. You will see that Jafir is dead. Perhaps you will believe me then. When they reached the house, they saw Jafir and Zubaydah lying on the beds. They thought that they were both dead. So Queen was also agreed to go to Jafir's home so that they can know that who is dead. So Queen said, let us go there, and you obviously you will see that Jafir is dead, and perhaps maybe you will believe me then that I was telling truth. So when they both reached the home, what they saw Jafir and Zubaydah lying on the beds. They thought that both were dead. So Jafir died first, said the queen. Zubaydah died first, said the king. One of them must have died first, said the queen. Which one? At that, Jafir suddenly sat up and threw off the seat. Neither of us, your majesty. He said, neither of us died first because neither of us is dead. So, as they were arguing, the queen was telling that Jafir died first, but the king said Zubaydah died first. Finally, the queen said one of them must have died first. But which one? After listening, Jafir suddenly sat up. Sat is the past form of verb sit, and threw off the seat. Threw is the past form of verb throw. Neither of us, your majesty, means neither of us is dead. And neither of us died first because neither of us is dead. The king and queen were very surprised. Then they began to laugh. You have behaved very naughtily, said the king laughing, but we forgive you. It was a good joke. The king and queen were very surprised. How it is possible?